All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode for Lies of P. It's going to be part 7. In the last video, in the nick of time, we just beat Saint Andreas, the one-winged angel. He just looked like a giant ball of snot. He was got to be one of the most disgusting-looking bosses I've ever seen. So we got some dialogue to get through. Um, Krat Hotel. So, without any further delay, let's get to it.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the Ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
Okay, so we have here an ergo wavelength decoder. See, this device finds errors in the Grand Covenant imprinted on the puppets. Benita decided to analyze the puppet's ergo wavelengths to determine the cause of the puppet frenzy. You should be able to collect quite a number of records while getting rid of the puppets all over Krat. Okay. Does that mean I should go back to like beginning areas and it's under recollections. I don't think these are items I can actually use myself. Maybe just does it on its own.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical.
Humble invention, he says.
May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments, if you'd allow me. I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
Apparently, genius never shuts up either.
always welcome friends. May I be of service?
It seems we can make another Legion arm. And I'm going to stick with doing advance. So we'll do this this corrosion arm. This seems kind of cool. Then we're actually able to upgrade arm as well. No, it requires 2. So we could increase fire attack range. Or we could charge or change direction. So press Fable button to change the direction. Full spray. Fable button. I'm assuming it means triangle. Well, that's what the Fable button is. I have been enjoying the firearm, so let's upgrade this bad boy. Yeah, I'd say that's a major improvement from before.
I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at something?
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service? This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. Welcome to Hotel Krat. The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are 2 groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the Alchemists and the Workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the 2 groups has been turbulent, but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way? Welcome to...
Yeah, I say let's get this quartz. I know we can level up, but the apple, a fresh. Oh, it's another recollections item. Fresh red apple. Looks like it's bursting with sweet, refreshing juice. A sweet apple. It is particularly precious in crop these days. I say let's purchase it then. Maybe it's part of a side quest. Never know. Something I have noticed is when I go to this practice range, it fills up the Fable gauge, and it keeps it. So anytime I run out, probably what I'm gonna do. Looks like Sophia has something for us too.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malum district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
I'm gonna go and get that cryptic message. It showed it being on that hanging puppet on the Alchemist Bridge. This is what it looked like. This is the correct area, isn't it? No, this is right outside of Krot Hotel. I'm so silly, you guys. Over here wasting y'all's time. I apologize for that. It's just been a hot minute since we've been over here. This is where it's at. So we had to clear out the puppets from City Hall for him. Yeah, okay. We fought the mad donkey. There's Elysian Boulevard. That looks familiar too. Okay, Elysian Boulevard. See if I can figure out where this apartment is. This guy's still here. You sell anything new?
For your information, I didn't steal this.
Nope. Nothing new. That's fine. I think that's it right there. Oh, look at that. I think this is my first time actually finding this. Looks like it's just the safe. Owl Doctor's hunting apparel. Let's read what that's all about. The hunting apparel of the Owl Doctor. It looks normal, yet there's something gruesome about it. I decided to give them repose when they were still human. This was his last vow before he lost his ego as a doctor. I'm not wearing that. I like the swagger we got on right now anyway. Another quest item. Maybe it's a seal. Cecile's written confession. Thank you for your kindness. That is not what I wanted. Thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't suppress the monster in me. Only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even saints succumb to wealth and power. But at least I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now you open the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell. Now you open the second path. Slowly turning redder and redder. It must be evidence of the rose-colored love. You will whisper again soon. For God, for your beloved, divine service, or any affair. Divine service. Oh, okay, and that's what the vinyl says too, is divine service. I wonder if that means anything. We open the second path. Maybe if we didn't give it to her, like, she would have turned into a monster and we would have had to fight her if we went back to that location.
Damn it. I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Well, this guy. The hound.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
Okay, so he does the boss weapons, so I'm gonna tell him Hotel Krat.
Hotel Krat. Of course. A haven for all. And it's still safe and sound, you say? I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it. Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of. As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
Okay, kill strong enemies to gain rare ergo. Okay, so Alidoro is a treasure hunter who collects this rare ergo. You can exchange it for Alidoro's precious weapons or amulets. So we get two options for these. I definitely do want to stick to doing advanced damage, like elemental stuff, and none of these seem to do any of those. So for right now, I'm not gonna select anything. For anybody else who's watching this and actually is familiar with the game themselves, let me know in the comments. Let me know if any of those are actually useful. What your recommendations may be, whether it be the amulet or the weapon. It's never too, to me, it's never too late to switch up your gameplay style and try something new if what you're currently doing just isn't working out. But so far, Advanced has been doing fine, so For now, I'm just going to stick to that. Oh, that's death number 3. Right there. Just, like, they really do a lot of damage. I find that to be crazy. Here we go.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Definitely true. Those dogs are going to be a serious problem. Get him out of the tree. Ah. That startled the heck out of me. I didn't even see the other bear trap. Focused on the enemies in the trees. Tarzan wannabes. Ooh, acidic crystal spear. Okay, so now we got a corrosive weapon to go with the corrosive arm. Makes me think that's going to be the next thing we're going to have to deal with, you know. Next enemy type's going to be weak to those, but we're still dealing with enemies that are weak to fire, so we're going to keep this current loadout and an arm. Bro, what is that? Nah, we're avoiding that. We are avoiding whatever that is, hopefully. Oh. Tomb Slums entrance. You see, this looks like some Resident Evil 4 level design right here. Now, that did not do a lot of damage. Jeez. Is that like the new average enemy now? You know, I'm glad I lured him out, because there's like several enemies. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I lured that guy out. That would have just been chaos. Okay, wanted. Black Rapid Brotherhood. Criminal group of 4 stalkers charged with theft, assault, tampering with bodies and other serious crimes. Their base is the Malum district, so be extremely careful when entering it. And that's where we're headed. I think that's where Sophia wants us to go next, is the Malum district. So, please don't let this bridge break. Again, like everything now is completely brand new to me. There's like zero familiarity of this locale. Now this is when things get real. Fire abrasive. There's even treasure to be found in a collapsing shack. Find out what happened to the greedy couple. Greedy couple. Who that is. Let's see where this goes. Probably famous last words. I want to see where this goes. Scribbles of slum resident. Everything changed after the doctor spread the blue medicine. Ah! I buried my brother. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know it was my brother. It's missing an if in there. I don't even know if it was my brother. Who's the doctor? Whose blue hair is it in his cane? That other guy, I don't even remember his name. The alchemist. Clearly, he was going to say alchemist, but called himself a pharmacist. I wonder if he's responsible. Right, and he's using everybody as test subjects to figure out how to actually make the cure. I mean, that makes the most sense to me. That's really messed up if that's the case. Let's level up. I see an item. I want to get it. Upgrade material too. I wonder if these sharp pipes are throwables. Get rid of these enemies so they don't drop on me or something. shouldn't hurt me. Oh no, oh no! What? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I made that shortcut. I am so glad that I made that shortcut. We are gonna need it, clearly. I definitely think those enemies have a potential to jump on my head. Move the elevator back up, because I'm probably not going to make it again. Okay, I really don't know how I want to go about this. He just jumps through. Try and get behind him. Oh my gosh. I do not like this enemy one bit. And that camera angle, oof. That was terrible. I do not like that enemy whatsoever. Oh, no. That's where the key goes. I wonder if this is that greedy couple they were talking about in that letter. What's this? Belfold Superior Corrosion Resistance Converter. Is that these? Okay. They are doing more corrosive damage, like some of the enemies do corrosive stuff, so I'll leave that bad boy equipped. Yeah, this increases my physical damage reduction rate by quite a bit, but then it makes me slightly heavy. I'm just tired of getting tossed around, so we'll stick to this for right now. And we'll just upgrade. Well, you know what? We're not using this anymore. Let's put that in its place. We haven't used that since we've been fighting these guys. Please be a stargazer here soon. About 45 minutes. Oh. Oh. This can't break. Okay. I'm not going near the water, though. I'll need some zombie catfish, Resident Evil, to come and eat me. Oh, that doesn't look pleasant.
Mic test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update from the intruder.
Oh no.
Tonight.
There we go. I definitely thought he was going to kill me. Oh, it heals me over time. Okay, well, at least I'm getting health. It matters most. Sweepers Branch Office, Newspaper Archives, Target Info, Target Name, Unknown, Affiliation, Sweeper, Code Name, Cat. Joined the group as an apprentice stalker, but is inactive in the group. Has been reported multiple times for ignoring ranks and neglecting duty. Caught being in contact for the past year with the Fox, a bastard stalker. Under investigation for leaking inside secrets, but has not responded yet. Extra info. Fox. Target name, unknown. Affiliation, the bastards. Code name, Fox. As it is with the bastards, she is assumed to have been outside from noble succession. The interesting thing is she claims that a cat is a bastard of the family. So in other words, her lost sibling. The affirmation above is reliable. The cat is possibly a spy from the bastards. It's an unofficial interrogation, so there are no restrictions to the methods available. Ooh. Okay, so that's that duo that we met from before.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppy has invaded our territory. Be careful.
kind of laugh is that? Man, I hate segments like this too. Like, what's the point? Get that item. This kind of reminds me of a segment in Bloodborne. It's another FromSoft game that they're clearly taking inspiration from. Honestly, this game design is very reminiscent of it. It's kind of like a goth era kind of look. Welcome to the territory of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Remember, anyone who fails to pay the protection fee in time is headed straight to the coffin. Oh, wow. You don't pay up, you die. Oh, now they have weapons. I can't lock on to them though. Well, let me touch this thing. Okay, so they're still here. I can't talk to the cat. He gypped me out of that tour guide book.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory. But you're here. So, wait. You came out of the factory? That's a new one.
I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp. But look at you. All intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. We should praise him for being stronger than he looks. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule this area.
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. The baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure. And it's a good time to liberate this place as well. Pretty sweet deal, don't you think?
All you have to do is create a distraction. That's it. The rest we can handle.
So, you gonna do it?
Absolutely not, because you already lied to me once.
You are smart. It pays to second guess things in Krat. You'll live longer.
Loners don't last around here. Let us know if you change your mind. We'll be waiting.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be changing my mind anytime soon. Red Lobster Inn. Wait, didn't his book, the thing that we bought from him, said something like that? Yeah, this guide was made with the support of the Red Lobster Inn. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not trusting you now. You guys, we are currently, we are about to be at 55 minutes, so we'd only have 4 minutes to even explore this place. Unfortunately, in this video, I didn't get to do a boss fight. But, you know, I feel like we definitely made some progression. I feel like a boss fight's probably going to be coming up here soon. So please stay tuned for part 8 for The Lies of P. Until next time, please do take care.